Woman told that man in that movie, she say, "Sank, that nigga sank, bitch." She say, "Sank a little deeper, sank." That nigga sank. That nigga was falling. He couldn't even recover, bitch. That hoe say, "Sank." That nigga sank. He fell so deep into his own misery. I thought this nigga Jordan Peele. And first of all, he got the platform. Like nigga, if you just get an average nigga a platform to drop pieces and jewels, niggas to be out here. It's a million. I don't even want to use Tyler Perry's name because he done did his own thing in his own right, and I don't want to take a shit on his legacy. He got his own legacy. He earned that shit. It's nothing to be taken from found. You did. It really ain't. Having said that, nigga, it's a thousand billion million trillion Tyler Perry's out here. Niggas with so many stories that then I wrote down, conveyed their stories, or they just didn't have the platform to put their shit for to where they can put it on a broad scale where people can really. Like I'm talking about tear jerkers, like shit, like how motherfuckers out here crying and tearing. Like I'm in Central Georgia, they got this shit called My Teacher, whatever, My Top Teacher, and they had a top teacher yesterday, and I love the fucking fact that they got the top teacher because the top teacher always surprised. They always looking mesmerized. It'd be so funny because they be like, it's almost like they're expecting some bad shit. Like, bitch, I hope you ain't been playing with these kids, but what the fuck you been got going on? And they come and they be looking surprised, and then when they find out they getting celebrated, and they find out one of their students nominated them, you feel me? They be all humble and the humility shows, and then they talk about why they got into teach or whatever the case may be. And so I'm watching it yesterday, and that shit was a tearjerker for some reason because I was already in my own feelings anyway. And so lady talk about this and that and the third, and her student reading to her why she nominated her, and it looked like a kid in the background, some Spanish kid or whatever. I don't know if he covering his face because he embarrassed or he covering his face because he getting emotional about it. But I know I was getting emotional about it, thinking like, damn, dog, like I would have loved to work with the at risk kids. Like I don't want to work with the regular kids. I want to work with the detention, late to school, problem at home kids, bitch. Like the real at risk nigga. That's the motherfuckers I can relate to. I can relate to the other kids too. Just don't say, hey man, make the best of your education while you can. You only gonna spend you only your high school life. You gonna think about your high school life for the rest of your life. Shit, you gonna think about your middle school life for the rest of your life. But enjoy it while you can. Don't rush to be grown. Don't skip school. That's stupid shit. Like I knew it in real time that skipping school was stupid because I enjoyed every minute of fucking high school. Hell, I had grew up so fast that I was expelled from school at the age of 14, where I couldn't even go to school for a calendar year. So I had to go to the library every day to get my education, or I was on this shit what we call the chat line. It's basically like Clubhouse, but it's a virtual reality phone. This before the internet, so y'all wasn't nobody because y'all jits. But before we had the internet, we had chat line services where you talk to a room full of people over the phone. You don't see their face, it's just audio, and they got a room full of 7 people, and it's eight. No, it was 20 rooms. 10 rooms in the front room, and the back room you had 10 rooms. So like 20 rooms, and you got different rooms full of people. And this is how I learned how to freestyle. This is how I learned to articulate myself. This is why I learned about life. This is why I learned not to be shy. This is a lot. It was the devil. It was everything wrapped up into one on this chat line. You grew up very fast. I met hoes, grown bitches. It's just a wild shit, wild time, right? I say that to say by the time I got in high school, camera phones hadn't came out yet. So we had like these little fucking Walgreens fucking one time usage. Well, you can reuse the phone over and over, but you gotta turn your film in, your negatives, and then you pay to get that shit processed and then use the shit over. But the bottom line is I'm from that era. I still got fucking one thing about it, I don't throw away shit. I got the first love letter a woman ever wrote me when I was in the sixth, seventh grade. You feel me? I don't let go of shit. I just hold on to that type shit. For I don't know who I'm holding it on for, but I ain't finna throw it away. It meant something to me. I remember the first time a bitch called me a fuck nigga. Like I never forget her. Like I don't forget nothing. So I say that to say, if I ever was to teach kids, I want to teach the at risk and this, that, and this and that. Now I get on this shit, I pop my shit, I compare real stories. I go back and look at these stories, and I be like, damn dog, I was that truthful online to a bunch of strangers. Mind you, this shit is like, a witch, they used to stone motherfuckers. On the internet, they'll stone you. Motherfucker just sitting there looking for your weak era to try to exploit. Like you can just pop your shit and just be just spilling your heart out and being honest and hoping. And I always like to look at it from the positive standpoint, not from the glasses half empty. I look at it from a glasses half full. Maybe me popping my shit, talking my real life story, and it's inspire somebody. They say, man, that nigga real as fuck. Cause that's all I am is real as fuck. And nobody can discourage me of being that because I've been that before the internet. And the fact that I can compare my real life story and not try to have this facade about, oh, I'm so fucking tough or this and that. Like a lot of tough motherfuckers, even real tough life, whatever you define as tough, these bitches only tough because they been through some shit that made them tough. Just like a woman. A woman might have this facade or she just rude as fuck, but you don't know what she been through, that what she gotta keep that armor around her. She gotta act tough because she done been through so much. Niggas done try her so much, or she done really been through things in life. Dog, we really go through things that make you tougher and shit like that, bro. This is a real world, but we live in this hyper um fabricated characteristic where all your favorite entertainers no don't matter if they musicians or actors or whatever, they got a facade and they won't never tell the weak part of them. Never. The closest I ever heard somebody even speaking on the weak shit is Gates, Kevin Gates. And he did that shit late in the game. But I've been doing this shit for my whole life. And I felt that it kind of hindered me sometimes. Cause I was like, damn dog, you being too honest and too real. People want a facade. People want to get up under that umbrella of this grown man and masculine man. And you ain't supposed to cry. You ain't supposed to talk about anything horrible that ever happened to you. Whatever, whatever. But the problem is motherfuckers don't talk about it. And then they implode. And implode is an explosion from the inside and they dying on the inside, or they end up exploding only because they imploded and they fucking take out innocent motherfuckers. That's not gonna be my story. That's not gonna be my life ever. So I say that to say because tonight I misplaced my phone, one of my phones, and I looked at it all night. I was looking for hours and hours. And I said, only way I could find it is to go back into my stream to try to find like what I was doing at that time, right? And then I had to sit back and listen to this hard shit that I was saying while I was totally inebriated. And I'm like, God damn, I gotta start drinking. I get on fucking line talking to strangers that don't mean me no good. And I'm telling my life story as if like, and then I realized this is part of why I do it. Because who are you motherfuckers when you ain't got a heaven or hell to put me in? And not only that, but what can you do? But wear this shit and learn something from it. You understand me? With that said, let me park this pool. I've been negating this shit for a long time. And now I'm finna park this shit finally tonight, dog. I wrote the bitch the other day. It's called Tears of Love. Hope y'all did this shit, dog. Let's do it like this. Tears of love. How can I pretend to give every single part of me? You're not even a part of me. And when you part from me, how I can truly feel real loss when you don't share one part from me. The first time my child mother left, she took a part from me. No, really. She ran off with my child and stole my heart from me. Then she returned and parted again. This time my child remained. Though she left us in sorrow, it was so much to gain. That's when I discovered tears of love. It's levels to this. I divide in three. Measures of love, which reside in me. Tears of love. I cried at my child's birth. Tears of love. Each birthday, especially her first. I admit, for a while, my baby mama witnessed tears of love. How can I tell any woman who I love that I love? And who she love, I love. And who she hate, I hate. And truly to be honest, yet I tell my daughter this with conviction. For that is her promise. That's why I asked if she's straight. What's understood don't gotta be explained. But if she forgot who you love, and who you hate, I hate. And when you older, who you date, I date. Top tier of love. The woman in me, my breastplate. I do have love to give to a woman though. Concern, passion, provision. Are you hungry? Or you just ate? I want to hear about your hard day at work over dinner. Let's go out. It's just ate. I do seek love, even when it's just a chase. Often I miss out, stuck in second gear. You know, the second tier. Some say, why don't you go harder? My response, it's just the race. In the end, I finish where I finish. Okay, I missed out on the trophy wife and a token life. Maybe if this race for love was a little bit longer, my desire would propel me in each stride to go a little bit stronger. Yeah, they finished before me, but I went further. You see, I'm still running the race. Jokes on them, this time I ain't running the chase. Second tier of love. I can't give you the best of me, but I can give you the most of me. My world will never encompass around you, but you can host for me. Second tier of love. I need you as about as much as you need me. And if you need me more, that's not a good position to be. I don't want the upper hand. I want to share. Yeah, I can protect you, but I'd rather care. I want to wait with comfort because I slept with ease. They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but yet it's still it's so many first to share with you. I want to sleep with Eve. I want to weep you leave because the connection is cut. The connection is cut. I can't properly function. We were one accord to a degree, a conjunction. We're just the claws without each other, misunderstood and incomplete, stuck at a segment without reset. Alt, start, delete. I got second tier love to give. Until I find it, shout out my homeboys who played the game and made their names while multiplying the earth. When we link, it's always love, just not the second or the first. Welcome to the third tier. If I cry my third tier, this tier is still near and dear, not a place anyone can go. I call you fam and bruh, this is where my general family go. Well, what about my mother? She's a hybrid. She resides in all three. She get the first tier. She created half of all me. She get the second tier because she the first woman I ever loved. I tell any woman, me and her never breaking up. But lovers, even family grow apart. That's why I reserve the third tier to still keep her in my heart. Then it's my brothers, my aunties, and cousins. Matter of fact, on a side note, long little AJ. And some don't make the cut. I like them a lot. But let's be honest about love. I can't love everybody. What does my dad fit? Here come them parts again. He created half of all of me. So indeed, he makes the cut in the third tier. First man I ever loved. Taught me incidentally how to part from men. See, we social creatures who desire love. So back to my dogs. You ain't never gotta give me your highest love. I may say, what the fuck you want? Don't expect from me more than I'm willing to give. Who the fuck you on? You are a guest in this third tier. Don't fall out the shuffle. I love you like a brother. And just like my brothers, I don't love who they love and hate who they hate. I just love when they love and respect who they date. I don't love who they hate. Still, I got a life to live, so for the most part, they straight. It's like the fine print on the coupon. Things are subject to change. I am my brother's keeper. And we travel the same lane. If they crash, can't say I won't follow. But I am a forward thinker with dreams of tomorrow. Third tier love. I want to see you win. Whether we talking homie fam, most have seen me spin. In both meanings, for the most part. And if I'm short on one, call me out. If it were me and your broke heart. Just make sure every ounce of your love wants to see me win back. I ain't gonna even count with you. I don't spin hats. Well, it depends if I spin back. Either way, these are the tears of my love within my heart when everything is intact. That part, shit. Two Street Stunners, Parkway, Bride County, Florida. It gets no real legit. Tears of love. I've been stalling on writing that poem. I'm gonna cut that poem up. I don't even know if I could put it in the short because it's still long as hell. I really don't even want to talk no more because I said enough. And wow, I feel good to get that off my chest. Tears of love. That part. I'm out.